the very interesting and beautiful topic called as Houston Bridge. Now what exactly is Houston Bridge is nothing but it consists of 4 resistors connected in the 4 arms of a bridge, that is called as Houston Bridge. Now for what purpose you are using? Purpose is nothing but to find out the unknown resistance. The unknown resistance usually will be connected to this 3rd arm and 3 known resistance will be connected to 3 other amps. And 1 galvanometer will be there in the middle of it. Now let us see how the way you need to apply the KVL to this Houston Bridge so that you will find the condition for the balancing of the bridge from which you will find out the unknown resistance. Let's start. So first give the current. This is your supply, so let the current be I. The same current will come here I. Now it will divide here, let it be I1, it will be I2. Now once it reaches this junction, then again it will divide. Let the current flows through the galvanometer, it is Ig, and current flows through it is I3. Now the current come here, this is, now the current let it be I4, and again this current comes out at this point of junction. Clear? Now let us write the KVL. So this is your one loop. Clear? See, you need to consider the loop either clockwise or anti-clockwise. One of the way, not both the way. So I am considering here the clockwise direction. Similarly for this loop also I am considering this as clockwise. So one direction you need to give. Now you can give them names A, B, C, D. So first let us write for the loop A, B, D, A. So for the loop A, B, D, A. If you write the KVL, you can start wherever you like. Let me start from here, point A. So what is the drop? That is minus I1 R1. So what I will write? Minus I1 R1. Now see, both the directions are same. Okay, so my assumption is minus I1 R1. Now here you also see the current Ig and this, both in same direction. So minus of Ig. The internal resistance of galvanometer is Rg. Clear? Now come to this branch. You see very carefully the direction clockwise in this direction, whereas the current direction is here in this direction. So whatever my assumption in this way, it is just opposite. So I have to take it as plus. What I will write? I2R2 equal to 0. Clear? Now same way write the for the second loop. What is that loop? That is B, C, D, B. B, C, D, B. So start from anywhere. I am starting from B. So it is the current direction, same also our assumption. So both in same. So our assumption is minus I3 R3. Now here you see my direction is here in this, but it is in opposite. So what I will consider? Plus I4 R4. Now similarly you see here across the galvanometer current direction is down, whereas it is also, it is in the up. This is our clockwise direction, so it is up, opposite. So plus Ig Rg equal to 0. That's all. Once you know how to write the KVL for the loop, your Houston Bridge is matter over, just a simplification. Okay, now you got these two equations, equation 1, equation 2. Now what is the condition to find the unknown resistance is that the bridge is balanced. So how to know that bridge is balanced? When the galvanometer shows a 0 deflection or null deflection, then at that condition only your bridge is balanced. So what you will write? Under balance condition, what will happen? Galvanometer current will become 0. So if galvanometer current 0, now what will be your equation 1? This will become 0. This current part becomes 0. Now what is remaining here from equation 1? This is minus I1 R1. Take this to that side. That is minus I2 R2. Minus minus get cancelled. So I1 by I2 equal to R2 by R1. You got one equation. Now from the second, what you will write? Minus I3 R3 take these to right side equal to minus I4 R4. So minus minus get cancelled. Your I3 by I4 equal to R4 by R3. You got these two cases, equation 3 and equation 4. Now see here, when your bridge is balanced, no current is flows through Houston bridge. So you just imagine there is no current flowing. So now these two connected in series. So what is your I1 current? That is I3. Similarly, no current flows through it because under balance condition. So what is your I2? That is your I4. Am I right? Because now this is in the series, which is A, B, B, C. They are connected in series. So what will write? So I1 current equal to I3 and similarly I2 current equal to I4 current. Now you can substitute here I1 by I2. This is I3 by I4. So now I3 by I4 I can write it as what I can write? I3 is I1 and I2 is I4 is I2. So clear? So now if both the equations are same, I1 by I2 is R2 by R1. Another I1 by I2 is R4 by R3. So finally what you are concluding from these two expressions? R2 by R1 equal to R4 by R3. This is the condition of balance. Or you can just do the cross multiplication. What you will find? R1 R4 equal to R2 R3. That is nothing but what is R1 R4? The product of the opposite branches, that is R1 and R4, is equal to R2 and R3. See here, R1 R4 equal to R1 R3. As simple as that. Houston bridge is very easy, very enjoyable. You can take any notation. In some books they have given PQRS. And in some books they have considered this current as IG, this current as I1 current is total incoming. So this is I1 minus IG. Whatever assumption you take, but finally you will get this output. That is balancing condition of the bridge. Product of opposite branches are equal, or this by this equal to this by this, or this by this equal to this by this. You can try in all other way. You will get the same answer. Okay students, take care. Bye bye.